Yo guys, what is going on, and welcome back to another episode of Club and Country. It's episode number 15. Hopefully you guys had a fantastic weekend, and to end your Sunday night, we've got a new episode today featuring two games, both against Swansea City. Of course, in the FA Cup fourth round after our victory over Derby County a couple episodes ago, and then Swansea again, but that one away from home at Liberty Stadium back in the Championship. Now, of course, we're still in January. I'm hoping to make one or two more signings in today's episode as well, after making two signings in the last episode. We've still got £2.25 million left in the budget. So yeah, expect one or two more players to come in today, as well as these two games as well. So let's just dive straight into it today. First game of today's episode is indeed the FA Cup fourth round. We're at home to Swansea City. There's been some cup sets in real life over the weekend in this FA Cup, but right now we are doing really well in the Championship, in the automatic promotion places, and of course on that incredible undefeated long undefeated run, stretching out to September. We're the favourites for this game, so hopefully we'll avoid the cup set at home to Swansea. First game, it is Swansea in the FA Cup fourth round. Come on, the Galaxy. Jameson out to Pontius, down left-hand side. Carl Norton comes across, he takes it round him and rolls it through to Bradford. Stops, crosses, Hadji's at the far post, and he heads it just wide the post as well. He hasn't scored a goal yet, Hadji, right, but I do like him. I think he's going to get off the mark, and possibly today. Very close there. He's got the height, Hadji, and I think he's 6'3", 6'4", but he's not exactly nimble on his feet. That's the one thing about him. Like, as a target man, he's not got the first touch you require. He's good in the air, but that's about it. That's a lovely through ball out wide towards Jefferson Montero. Williams playing catch-up, but can't stop Montero stepping inside. Back towards Tom Carroll. Now Grimes finds Montero, and there is Tim Howell with the save. I don't want to let Timmy go. Frustrating first half. It's still deadlocked at 0-0. I think we've been a slightly better team, but very slightly. And at the moment, Swansea like playing for the replay. They're going forward at times, but they're more defensively set up. I don't think they'll score today, so I think we should push for a winning goal in the second half. But as things stand, set for a stalemate, and that dreaded FA Cup replay. Tied at 0-0, but Swansea now gradually coming forward a bit more, but that should open them up as well to a counter-attack if we want to push the pace and get the ball forward quickly. It's Hadji right on the ball, through to Jameson, timed it perfectly. Van der Horn puts his arm up, but he's definitely onside, and Jameson caught up and injured. How did he get caught up so quickly? Van der Horn is slow, and I mean he's really slow. Jameson is quick, not, rapid, but that should not have happened, man. Jameson should be away. That is shocking. I mean, again, you're talking about a centre-back there with very little pace, if any at all, really. And a striker that is pretty quick off the mark. That's stunning. But here's Zeledem going for goal and forcing a fabulous save. Still got a chance to win this here. 23 minutes to go. Carrasco's corner into Pontius. Oh, and the goalkeeper caught in no man's land. And Pontius says, I will take that one. 1-0 Galaxy, and that makes up for a bizarre moment where our rapid striker was caught by a terribly slow centre-back. Answers on a postcard. How on earth did Van der Horn catch up to Jameson there? No idea, but it's okay. We got ourselves that goal, and it was coming. We've been a better team out there, and we finally found that breakthrough. But my worry is my passing in this game has been so poor, yet Swansea's been so good. They will get one more chance for the end of the game. They can definitely force a replay here. And here they come. Great passing, great shot, great goal, and literally right on cue, Wilfred Bonney off the bench makes it 1-1. Jefferson Montero, one final chance to win the game, tackled by Palmer Brown, and that will do it. The dreaded FA Cup replay is on the cards at Liberty Stadium. That's the one thing I didn't want. I wouldn't mind so much if the game wouldn't come like a day after another fixture we have in the league. But you know how the scheduling goes in FIFA, that's most likely. 21 games undefeated though, don't get me wrong, incredibly impressive. But the problem is half of those games, or about half of those games, have been draws. But before we dive into the second game, we've got an offer here for Perry Kitchen for £1.85 million from San Lorenzo. Now, Kitchen's actually been quite a regular player for us this season, if not in the starting 11, then off the bench. And pretty reliable as well. Central defence midfielder and CM listed positions, and I quite like him. He's only 26 years old as well, but I wouldn't be against cashing in now and getting quite a bit of cash for him if we could. So they're offering 1.85 million. That's over the valuation, but I'm going to try and ask for about 2.75. If they go close to that, they can have him. Ask for £3 million to begin with and see what they say. Double the valuation. I'm not too concerned if he goes. We've got enough cover here now, especially in the central midfield positions, and there's a lot more targets to go after as well. They say £2 million plus a 5% sell-on clause. We're going to negotiate here, play some hardball, go to 2.75 million, because I do quite like him, wouldn't mind keeping him at all. 2.75 million, and they've gone down. That's not how negotiations work here. You can't go down. My intention is not to play hardball here. That's all you're doing. You've gone down in the transfer fee. Right, 2.5 million. 2.5 million. They're going to go down to like 1.4 million next. Okay, there we go. At least they're going up now. At least they understand basic maths. Still better than mine, obviously. 2.35 million. Plus 5% sell-on clause. You know what? It's 850 grand over the valuation. Yeah, okay, I'll take it. He's a decent little squad player to have, but I'll take the fee. That's not too bad. Obviously, Kitchen at 70 rated, not a bad player at all, but the one thing you've got to remember here right now is we're trying to make our side a lot more youthful, a lot younger for the future. That's the whole purpose of Club and Country, bringing in young players, developing them, and certain players that have much of a future for Club and Country and are only a short term, the quicker we can get them out for a decent bit of money, that's the best thing really. And to replace Kitchen, Derek Jones, we went after in the summer, we couldn't get him. He's 3 ratings lower, but 5 years younger, high work rate, 6'4". You got to love that. He's got strength, he's got stamina, he can jump, he's aggressive, and he's not too bad technically as well. And at 21 years old, should develop his game pretty nicely here at the StubHub Centre. So to replace him, Derek Jones, he'll cost less. Let's bring him in. I saw that the chief exec said we could get him under the valuation. So right now he's valued at 950 grand, and I'm going to give 750 grand for him, and see what Philadelphia say, because that'll be 200 grand under valuation, and what's that? 1.6 million under what we're selling Kitchen for. So, yeah, that's a fair offer, and I'll take that. That's a steal. Only problem is, I think this is the guy we tried to sign in the summer window. We agreed a deal with the club, but the player and the agent walked out of contract negotiations when we offered the first deal, and they didn't like it. So, thankfully, this time we don't have to. And so you want a wage increase of 2.2 grand extra, and 2 bonuses there. Now, of course, we removed the appearance bonus, but I'm totally fine with a sign-on bonus and the wage as well. And Derek Jones, three quarters of a million. I'll take that. 4-year deal. Would he accept it? No, 5.8k, that's totally fine with me. Derek Jones is going to come with Perry Kitchen, and he's younger, he should have more potential, and he'll cost less as well. Good signing. These are the sort of players we want here. Cheap deals, young talent, with hopefully some decent potential as well. And after that, we see there's a bid here for Pontius, who scored that goal against Swansea from Atalanta United, 220 grand. He's 31 years old, and again, I'm fine letting him go, but I think for now we'll keep him whilst we don't have a massive clear out in a couple episodes. But I want to find out when the FA Cup replay is going to be. We've got a match rescheduled email, so we should find out now. And there we go. So we've got 3 games lined up in a row against Swansea. Our second and final one today will be away at Liberty Stadium, and then that replay comes on the 6th. So actually, do you know what? That's not too bad. I'm giving credit to EA there. A lot of the times the scheduling's really bad, and it will come like one day before or after another game you got. But that's in midweek, before the QPR game. That's fine. That's fine. We can take that. And I think we'll stall the Pontius deal for now, consider it and think about it, and play the second and final game of today's episode once again against Swansea City, but this time back in the Championship away at Liberty Stadium. So right now Swansea City just outside the playoffs on goal difference, and LA Galaxy just behind top spot on goal difference. So both teams with lots to play for in a really big game today with 18 matches remaining. So couldn't beat them at StubHub Centre in the FA Cup, but now back to full strength away in the Championship. Can we return to winning ways? Let's find out. Come on the Galaxy, let's end with a victory. Interesting thing as well is Swansea are lining up with, I think, the exact same team that they had against us at the StubHub Centre just a few days ago. So we're going to be the fitter and fresher team. So I think this is going to be a game where we can exercise some patience, really. Just pass the ball around for the most part, try and wear them out, and then eventually going for the kill in the final 20 minutes or so. That's going to be the game plan here. Dirk in out wide towards DeAndre. And Yedlin into Morris. Going to try and give John the run around there. There we go. Ariola's getting in the middle. We'll squeeze it into him. And that's a brilliant save. Oh no, he didn't touch it. I thought the goalkeeper got a touch there. Hits the outside the post and goes behind for a goal kick. Should have been 1-0. Durkin on the ball. Nice ball roll. Finds Morris. Got way ahead of him. Yedlin now storming down the right hand side. There we go. DeAndre through in a golden chance here. Got to take this one. Yedlin, man to far post. It's Tyler Adams. And here we go. There's the goal. Had to get that right. Cross to the far post. Tyler completely unmarked. And it's his 6th goal in the Championship. What a great signing he's been. That's a good free ball out wide towards Nathan Dyer. Thought about it with Zach there. We've got him back onto his line. Cross to far post. Yedlin heads it away. Not fully cleared. Shot scuffed. Behind for a goal kick. Swansea created nothing in this game. They're too tired. They're too tired. It's the same team they had out there as did a few days ago. They're too tired. And that has played into our hands absolutely perfectly. Still leading by 1. And we don't need to go full throttle. We've got that advantage. We have that lead. And as things stand, you've got to be tight defensively and then look for one counter-attack to wrap the game up. Maybe we can come right here as well. Jordan Morris on the ball. Finds Christian Roldan down the right-hand side. John comes across. The captain takes it round. There's a man on the overlap there in DeAndre Yedlin. We'll give it to him. And again, men going into the area. Lots of Navy shirts in support. In goes the cross again. And it's the same combination. DeAndre Yedlin to Tyler Adams. Swansea 0, LA Galaxy 2. Points in the bag. And that will do it. Final score, Swansea 0, LA Galaxy 2, 22 games unbeaten, and hopefully a return to top of the table to end today's episode off. That was definitely a game I felt we should have won as well. We had the fitter team out there, we had the better team out there in better form. That was definitely a victory we knew we had to get as well. Would have been a missed opportunity not to get the 3 points in this game, with a fresher side out there, knowing how to beat this team. And in the end, again, it was stretching them out, playing down the flanks. And of course, you know, the effectiveness of the crossing, which is so overpowered in this year's game. But man who actually share it, of course, between the two players who got the assists and the goals, DeAndre Yedlin and Tyler Adams. Name a better love story than Twilight, as we get the 3 points. And hopefully we'll return to winning ways. Seattle Sounds didn't play, so yeah, that'll do it then. We're going to be top of the championship to end today's episode off. That's fantastic. And as you close out January, we'll be in pole position with 19 games to go. So that will end today's episode of the Club and Country series, guys. A big thank you for watching. I hope you have enjoyed it. And if you did enjoy today's episode, then please do drop a like, as likes are, of course, very much appreciated, and it really helps the channel out as well. Much love to you all. Have a fantastic evening. Hope you had a great weekend, and I'll see you for the next episode very soon, featuring that FA Cup replay against, Swansea City, away from Oak Liberty Stadium, and of course, transfer deadline there as well. Much love, guys, and I'll see you for the next episode very soon. Bye.